Welcome back to Gail at Night. So I need to talk about this because this is one of those stories that never really left the public. And now it's coming back in a way a lot of people are not okay with. The U.S. Department of Justice is now asking a federal judge to drop the remaining criminal charges against 2 Louisville police officers connected to the 2020 killing of Breonna Taylor. Let that sink in for a second. We're talking about a case that became one of the biggest catalysts for nationwide protests around policing and racial injustice. Breonna Taylor was a 26-year-old medical worker in her own home when everything happened. So here's what's going on. Back in 2022, Attorney General Merrick Garland announced charges against 4 officers from the Louisville Metro Police Department. The focus was on how this whole situation started, specifically the no-knock warrant that led police to Breonna Taylor's apartment. 2 of those officers, Kyle Meany and Joshua James, were accused of helping draft that warrant. Prosecutors said they falsified information and took steps that ultimately contributed to what happened that night. Now, fast forward to today, the Justice Department has filed a motion to federal court asking for the remaining charges against those 2 officers to be dismissed. And they're saying it's in the interest of justice. But here's where things get complicated. This case had already taken a major hit last year. A federal judge, Charles R. Simpson III, threw out those most serious charges, including the civil rights violations. Even though he said he was troubled by the possibility that the warrant may have been falsified, he also said prosecutors couldn't prove that what the officers did directly caused Breonna Taylor's death. That's a huge legal hurdle, because in federal court, it's not just about whether something is wrong, it's whether you can prove that specific action led directly to the outcome. Some lesser charges were still on the table, things like falsifying records and conspiracy, but now even those could be dropped if the judge approves this motion. And not everyone is staying quiet about it. Kristen Clark, who previously led the Justice Department's Civil Rights Division when the case was first brought, she came out strongly against this move. She called it indefensible and said it's not supported by the facts or the law. She also pointed out something that hits on a deeper level. This decision is coming right as people are marking the 6-year anniversary of Breonna Taylor's death. Now, let's go back to what actually happened that night because context matters. It was just around midnight on March 13, 2020. Officers in plain clothes forced their way into Breonna Taylor's apartment during a no-knock raid. They were looking for drugs connected to someone she had previously dated. Her boyfriend at the time, Kenneth Walker, thought someone was breaking in. He fired a single shot legally, believing he was defending himself. Police returned fire. Breonna Taylor, unarmed, was killed. And here's the part that always sticks with people. No drugs were found. So now we're at this point where years later, the legal system is still working through accountability, or what accountability even looks like in a case like this. And for a lot of people, this isn't just about legal technicalities. It's about whether justice is actually being served or if the system is protecting itself. That's the question people are asking. And depending on what happens next in court, this could be the final chapter, or it could reopen a conversation that never really ended. Let me know what you think about this, because I already know this is going to be a heated one. Be sure to hit the like button for me, and I'll see you in the next video.
This is Gail at Night. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for supporting. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe. Hit the notification bell and set the bell to all.